How's it going, guys? Pontoon87 here with our first XRR race of Season 3 in Melbourne. And as you saw before, it's a full wet, well, not full wet race, but we're on full wet tyres. So it's going to be a very interesting race. Hardly anyone in the field has practiced in a wet race, so it'll be very interesting, especially into turn 1. So I expect all kind of carnage there. As we go onto the track now, we're positioned as 14th, which isn't great, but at least we're back at the grid, so we should avoid all incidents.
Everyone's just got to calm the fuck down.
It's the story Mercedes here. Hell, 07, far out.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Look how wet this track is. This is going to be a very interesting race. It's got to be all about changing on tyres at the right time, keeping it clean out of the walls, no incidents. You know, the 5 road lights, and away we go now. As the starting behind us, sending drive and corner straight. We get a lot of wheel spin off the line, as you expect. We just want to take it nice and easy into the first corner, brake nice and early, don't want to cause any incident. We should do very early. We've got a Mercedes round a Greek Master, we've got, looks like lag ahead as Harold Bishop goes through on the inside, as we're taking quite a bit too cautious, but better safe than sorry. There's so much spray, we can't see the braking point for turn 3. We brake earlier than we brake later. We got the inside of Harold. It looks like Toro Rosso went too deep in that corner. Ascending drive, we cut that corner. My mistake there. Still in 13th place now. It looks like there's a massive incident going on ahead. We've got a car on the wall. Harold slowed down, we just avoided him. That was very close. That looked like for a minute my front wing was chipped off, but luckily it's still intact. As they're still over there now going towards, I think it's turn 7. Still behind Connor Straight. So much spray, we're just trying to go to guess your braking point pretty much. Get lots of wheel spin on the exit. We put it onto Lee Mix, see if we can help it. Save the fuel, save the wheel spin. And it actually worked as I put it on Lee Mix for the whole of the stint. And I had a reasonable pace. It was okay, but it wasn't poor either. As we're still behind Connor Straight. We've got Green Master looking up her inside. We braked far too late. I talk about missing the braking points. As we go into the gravel, Harold gets past us as well, but he is very slow for the right-hander. Around the back end, might be able to dive up the inside here. Put onto a corner, we do just about. Harold goes a bit too deep. So we take a very tight line. Harold still stays ahead, but we get the cut back in much better exit. At the corner, we're still going side by side. I forgot to set the mix back up, so it's still there. Side by side, going to first corner. Squidders now joining on the action. We take the inside line. Harold goes a bit too wide, and we get the job. I'll get the place into P11. Going on to lap 3 now, as we've got Squidder right behind us. As he's a faster car on the wet, obviously. Looks like Greek Master 99 ahead is making a move on Connor Straight up the inside. As we follow behind her, then looks like Squidder's a much better exit that corner. Just trying to get a run of me coming down the back straight towards the Pasha Kane. Don't think it's quite alongside to make a move yet, as we go purple actually, in the second sector. And we nail that Pasha Kane very well. We get up the inside of Conrad, who went very slow from that corner. Looks like Squidder's also making a move. He's trying to make a move on me. It's 3 wide, and I brake way too late once again. And go in the gravel. That's cost me once again making a mistake there. Looks like Conrad's also got the place on me. It's very unfortunate. We've just got to get past him again. We brake a bit too late for the foot corner. We tap in the back, slow down not to get an advantage on him. And we allow him to keep the place. As King Bowler, my teammate, it's the fast lap of the race. Going to lap 5 now, as we're still behind Conrad Straight, who's holding us up a bit, trying to make a move on him. As he brakes too late and goes wide at turn 7. Now we get the place up to P11. Now trying to close in on Greek Master 99 ahead.
You're a freak.
Going to lap 7 now, as looks like there's someone going slow ahead. I think it's Jared 888. No, sorry, it's Greek Master 99. Who made a mistake there, and we get up the inside of him, and he taps us in the back, and we run wide. but he doesn't get, he slows down to give us the place back, so that's fair enough on him there. Obviously missed the apex by about 5 feet. And looks like Greek's trying to make him move into the pocket corner, give him the room. And he gets the place. We tried to counteract, but we turned him way too early for the penultimate corner. Oh, no, sorry, for the final corner. And Greek stays ahead. Looks like we're now under pressure from Conrad behind. As we're caught up in the spray behind Greek. We can't move out because Conrad's there, and we miss our breaking point and we go far too deep in the first corner. And that's us back down to P11 once again behind Conrad straight.
I was really worried that
Getting very frustrated now. So lap 8, we made the worst decision ever. I made the mistake of thinking the track was getting a bit better, track conditions, so I did for a set of intermediates. Very bad choice. But as we go into the pit stops, it's a 3.7 second stop. And at the time we hoped this would work. I hoped, because the engineer said that the track conditions would be improving. So I hope this would work into our favour and into Conrad and us ahead. As we come onto the track now, we'll just see braking into turn 1 and traction the other side. It's terrible. It looks like it's ascending drive, and my pit Zonky Bro both easily take us as they're on the wet tyres. I mean, this is the worst tyre choice ever in the world. That's absolutely horrible, and this rate we're going to lose at least 15 seconds on these tyres. Look how much they're pulling ahead now already. So it looks like at the end of this lap we've got to pit again for the wet tyre because this is nowhere near into those conditions. The tyre graph on the right is already showing blue stone cold tyres. This is awful choice here. And now at the end of that lap we're going to the pits to switch over to a set of wet tyres. We've lost so much pace. This is a bad tragedy call. We put it down to Limix 1, but when selecting our tyre choice we accidentally set up and we get for a set of primes. Oh no, this is bad. If the track conditions are bad enough for a set of inters, they're going to be horrible for a set of primes. If you look at the mini-map, I'm actually close to being lapped as well. The two leaders about to approach the final turn now. And I thought, well, I didn't want to be lapped. I didn't want to do a full lap on these tyres. They're worse than the inters, look at them. So I just wanted to retire from the race, which I did do. And that was my race, pretty much. Very disappointing. Very disappointing. And now we'll do highlights of everyone else's race. So the actual time to come on to the inters has arrived, and everyone's come in. We're riding aboard of Paul Portal 2. But he accidentally switches onto the wet tyres in the pit stops. Must have selected the wrong tyre choice like I did. And that's very unfortunate for him, as we could have got a very strong result from that. But as everyone comes to the track now, it's definitely time for inters. And look at King Bowler has stayed out one extra lap. My teammate, he's definitely struggling. So that's, but Puerto Rican got the undercut there. This is the battle between Greekmaster 99 and Frio. As Frio's having a look at the outside, now he's having a look down the inside. Diving, Frio turns on him completely, which, wow, it's a bit harsh. And then forces him to the grass. It's a bit harsh from Frio there. As I think that was a valid move from Greek. Greek once again now tries to go around the outside the final corner, couldn't make a stick there unfortunately. And for some reason Conrad goes a bit sideways in the background, don't know what happened there. But now coming on to lap 19. Got Frio again with Greekmaster 99 and Jared 888. Looks like in the background Jared's sorry, Greekmaster 99 actually came into the pits. I think it tracks now right for slicks. We've got 442 making a move on Conrad straight down the inside. It's a good move from him there, as they're both limping around to go back to the pits and dry tyres. And now onto the soft, so we've got Greekmaster 99 on the back of 442, who goes a bit sideways on his new tyres. He forces Greek a bit onto the grass, but Greek still gets a move on him. That's a good move from him now. as they're going through the fast chicane. Can 442 make a move back in him? I don't know. But this is another interesting battle which was on track at the time, which is Squidder versus CI. But in the end, Squidder couldn't quite get the place on CI as they actually ran quite close the whole race. This is Jared 88 getting very out of shape on the exit of that right-hander, and 442 and Greek gets past him. But I think Jared could have put up a bit more fight there. But it's gone to the final lap now. Greek goes to the outside of the first corner. 442, they're going side by side. 442 pushing him a bit on the grass, and I believe he did get a penalty for that, so it was a bit aggressive there, but 442 did admit to his mistake, and Jared also got through on the inside of Greek, so that's Greek's a bit in the wars today. So he's stick on board for 442 for the final lap. This is the most interesting battle on the track right now. And if you look in the background, Jared goes awfully wide at that corner, goes a bit sideways, and Greek smashes into him. Might just be able to make out the background. There's on board of Jared 88 as he finishes the race. But yeah, that was a very disappointing race for me, unfortunately. I hope for a better showing in Malaysia. Just looking through the results now as King Bowler, my teammate, came home first, headed for a recon, head of CI5, third, Squidder in fourth, 442 fifth, Bonner Chicane 6th, Hypex Donkey Bro 7th, Greenmaster 998, Condor Straight 9th, Jared 8 10th, Ascending Drive 11th. So yeah, that was my race. Very disappointing, but hope we can do better in Malaysia. So see you guys next time. Thumbs out.